We're going over to the UK now to speak to Joanna Bevan. She runs Foundation Speak Street, who offer free weekly English language lessons for refugees. She's also a volunteer at the Kindness Offensive, who have risen to become the world's largest performers of random acts of kindness. After Joanna, we'll have a quick chat with David Goodfellow, who's the co-founder of the Kindness Offensive and was awarded a Points of Light award from David Cameron for organising a record-breaking Christmas toy donation. Both of them have been selected in the Independent's Happy List. Good morning, Joanna.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm all right, thank you. How are you? Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Very, very happy, very surprised. Thank you.
Well, I think it's amazing all the work that you do. The more I read about you, the more I think how busy you must be.
Yeah, it is getting very busy. Yeah, we're doing lots of different kinds of things. So, it's all a bit crazy at the moment.
So what was the first thing you did? When did you first start sort of getting out there and really helping people?
So firstly, with the Kindness Offensive, I was volunteering and just becoming part of the gang, really. They're quite an unusual group. If people aren't familiar with them, they're the largest organisers of random acts of kindness. And that involved getting dressed up in sort of colourful outfits, jackets and sunglasses, and handing out, at the time we were doing toys for Christmas. So we were wrapping thousands and thousands of toys and giving them away to organisations helping children in need at Christmas. But we've also done all kinds of things since then. We've taken older people on day trips with our fully renovated Routemaster double-decker bus that's kitted out like a diner. We take people on day trips, and we've done all kinds of things, really. We even take over buildings and transform them into free bookshops and spaces for charities to use. So it's kind of anything and everything that encompasses being kind, really.
Yeah, fantastic. And tell us about the Foundation Speak Street that you do as well.
Yeah, so I also set up Speak Street just coming up to 2.5 years ago, and it's a positive response to all the sort of negativity around immigration that we were experiencing and still are experiencing in the UK. And basically, we offer free English classes to newcomers to the country, so that could be refugees, asylum seekers, anyone that's new, basically. And we bring them together with sort of native speakers in the community, and we have fun social classes. And they've been going and growing in a big way, and we've even collaborated with the Kindness Offensive, which has been great, to use their free bookshop and bus to do the classes on, which has been really fantastic. And we've also been offering Spanish and French classes as well. And it's just growing and growing, really. It's amazing what can happen with just a little help from friends, or you just start out with an idea, and I think it can just really take off.
Yeah, and it must be so lovely organising trips, whether it's for, I know you've done things for special needs children as well as the elderly. It must be so nice being able to do things like that for the local community. Yeah,
it's fantastic. Where we are in London is Islington, North London, and people can be quite isolated and not know their neighbours, and even though it's London with all its kind of transport links, whatever, a lot of people are still quite isolated. So with offering them a free trip that takes them to places like farms, country houses, even just sightseeing around London, it just offers people something they wouldn't normally be able to do. And they get to know each other on the bus as well, because it's decked out with its very own jukebox, and
wow.
It's really fun. And we've got it's like a diner inside, so it's not just your average sort of bus. So even just being on the bus is just a bit special. So,
it sounds it.
Yeah, it's I'm very lucky to be able to do it, and really, really loving it.
Fantastic. It must be. I know you're not government run, are you? Not at all. The Kindness Offensive. You do a great job getting money from large companies that help out massively.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's quite unusual in that we don't take any donations from individuals. We never shake hands or ask people to put their hands in their pockets. We are lucky to get corporations, companies to sponsor events and what we do. And that way, it's a great way for them to get involved, give back, and that's our sort of model, really.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, I know you've got David Goodfellow with you, who's co-founder of the Kindness Offensive, so it'll be lovely to chat with him. Thanks, Joanna.
Thank you. I'll pass you over now. Thank you.
Okay, brilliant.
Hello from rainy London.
Hello from sunny Spain. How are you, David?
I'm doing very well. How about yourself?
Yeah, really good, thank you. It's lovely to speak to you both. I'm guessing you're just as busy, if not even busier than Joanna.
It's hard to be busier than Joanna, but I try to keep myself busy as much as I can.
So you were one of the founders of the Kindness Offensive in 2008, is that right?
That's right, yeah, I was. It was just an idea that me and some friends had about being kind and what would happen, kind of a bit of a social experiment almost. And pretty much from the first day, it had its own legs. And no one was more surprised than me, really. But people like it. People like fun kindness. I like fun kindness. That's kind of why it still exists now, so many years later.
Yeah. And together, I read that you've given away over £6 million worth of goods in those years.
Even more than that at this stage, yeah. Quite staggering amounts, really. It's I'm always shocked and awed when I stand at one of our events and you look at entire warehouses full of stuff stacked up to the ceiling and hundreds of people moving it around. And as Joanna mentioned when you were talking to her, we now actually occupy buildings where, today 27 different groups are going to be coming in to work, and we're providing them with free rent, free rates, free bills, so they can develop their projects for the community and do great things in London.
That's incredible. So I asked Joanna about it, but you have a massive amount of support from businesses, which enables you to fund these things.
Absolutely, 100%. One of our core kind of policies is that we do not accept donations from the public. It's all free to the end user. And that means that it leaves a big space for different companies, either with product or with funding, to come in and help us do what we do.
Great stuff. And tell us about your Points of Light award that you got from David Cameron.
Well, yeah, that's a funny thing, isn't it? I did get an award from 10 Downing Street a couple of years back for what was a world record-breaking toy giveaway. The Points of Light award is an award given out by the Prime Minister of the day to people of note who kind of make London, England, a better place to be in. It was originally an award actually started by George Bush in America and got adopted by the English Parliament here for reasons unexplained. I don't really know why, but there you go. But I was very honoured to receive it. It's a very nice gang to be in, the Points of Light gang. And it's very nice to be recognised and to know that people out there actually notice the good works that we're up to.
Yeah, definitely. And I imagine there are so many different areas and different types of people where the money can go. Lots of different people out there who need help, unfortunately. Is it really hard deciding which projects to take on?
Well, we have 3-point constitution. 1 point we've talked about, which is that we don't take money from the public. And the second point of our 3-point constitution, we have no demographic for who we focus on. So there's no one group that we focus on. So for us, it's the same to focus on kids as it is old folk. We have no one group. So that means we get to do stuff with everybody. So for us, it's not that hard. But it's a very easy time to be kind at the moment because a lot of people, like you say, are in need of it.
It must be really rewarding what you do.
If it wasn't, we wouldn't do it. I'll be frank. Yeah, I think everyone at the Kindness Offensive really does enjoy it and get a great deal of satisfaction from doing it. It's very difficult to be nice to people, be kind to people, and not feel good yourself. And if it didn't have that feedback loop in it, for certain we wouldn't do it.
Yeah, great stuff. Well, if people want to find out more information, thekindnessoffensive.com is the website. And can people kind of get involved, or do you have a team of people that do all the great work?
Both those things. People can get involved, and we have a team who deliver a lot of the stuff. If people can get involved as simply as going onto YouTube and watching some of our videos, that's a great help. All the viewing numbers on there help. People can email us with ideas. A lot of our best ideas actually come from people who are strangers to us, who say, hey, why don't you do this, or so-and-so needs help over there. So we welcome those kind of communications. And we are a very large volunteer team. There's over 6,000 of us on the list. And you're welcome to join that list, and you'll get an email from us and saying we're doing this, we're doing that, and when something we're doing tickles your fancy, click respond and come and join us.
Oh, fabulous. Wonderful idea. Well, it's been great to speak to you both. David Goodfellow from the Kindness Offensive, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me.